Dear God, did you have to make my poor old horse lose his shoe just before the Sabbath? It wasn't nice. It's enough you pick on me, Tevye, blessed with 5 daughters, a life of poverty. But what have you got against my horse? Sometimes I think with things acquired up there, you say to yourself, let's see what kind of mischief I can play on my old friend Tevye.
You're finally home, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
Where's your horse?
He was invited to the blacksmith's for the Sabbath.
Hurry up, the sun won't wait for you. I have something to say to you.
As the good book says, heal us, Lord, that we shall be healed. In other words, send us the cure. We have the sickness already. I'm really not complaining. After all, with your help, I'm starving to death. You make many, many poor people. I realize, of course, it's no shame to be poor, but it's no great honor either. So would it have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, all day long I'd biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a bitty rich, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below, and there'd be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer going down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with turkeys and geese and ducks from the top of the air, squawking just as noisily as they can, and each loud land like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. But if I were a rich man, all day long I'd biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a bitty rich, I'd see my gold looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to her heart's delight. I see her putting on airs and stuffing like a peacock, with a happy mood she's in, screaming at the servants day and night. The most important men in town will come to fawn on me. They will ask me to advise them, like a Solomon the Wise. Would you please, Reb Tevye, pardon me, Reb Tevye, posing problems that would cross the rabbi's eyes. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, then you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray. Maybe have a seat by the eastern wall, and I'd discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. That would be the sweetest problem with my horse?
Tevye, you didn't bring the rabbi's order.
I know, Reb Mendelin.
Reb Tevye, you forgot my order for the Sabbath.
This is bigger news than the plague in Odessa.
Talking about news, terrible news in the outside world, terrible.
What is it? What does it say?
In a village called Razhanka, all the Jews were evicted and forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
Doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted their land, maybe a plague.
May the Tsar have his own personal plague! Amen!
Why don't you ever bring us some good news?
I only read it. It was an edict from the authorities.
May the authorities itch in places where they cannot reach! Amen!
Why do you curse them? What good does your cursing do? You all stand around and curse and chatter and don't do anything. You all chatter your way into the grave.
Excuse me, you're not from this village, are you?
No.
And where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student in the university there.
Aha! The university! Is that where you learn to criticize your elders?
That's where I learned that there is more to life than talk. You should know what's going on in the outside world.
Why should I break my head about the outside world? Let them break their own heads.
He's right. As the good book says, if you spit in the air, it lands in your face.
That's nonsense. You can't close your eyes to what's happening in the world.
He's right.
He's right, and he's right. How can they both be right?
You know, you are also right.
He's right. He's still wet behind the ears. Good evening, good Sabbath, Tevye.
Good Sabbath, good Sabbath.
Tevye, the rabbi's order, my keys.
So you're from Kiev, Reb Perchik. So you're a newcomer. As Abraham said, I'm a stranger in this strange land.
That was Moses.
Forgive me. As King David said, I'm slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
For a man who is slow of tongue, he talked a lot.
And the cheese.
Here, have a piece.
I have no money, and I am not a beggar.
Take it. It's a blessing for me to give.
Very well, for your sake.
Thank you, thank you. You know, it is no crime to be poor.
In this world, it is the rich who are the criminals. Someday their wealth will be ours.
That would be nice. If they would agree, I would agree.
And who would make this miracle come to pass?
People. Ordinary people.
Like you.
Like me.
Nonsense.
So until your golden day arrives, Reb Perchik, how will you live?
How about giving lessons to children? Do you have any children?
I have 5 daughters.
5
daughters.
Well, girls should learn too. Girls are people.
A radical.
I can open their minds to great thoughts.
What great thoughts.
The Bible has many lessons for our times.
I am a poor man. Food for lessons? Ah, good, good. Stay with us for the Sabbath. We don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
And where does the good book say that?
All right, it doesn't necessarily say that. Somewhere it says something about the chicken. Good Sabbath. This is Perchik. Perchik, this is my eldest daughter.
A good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
You have a pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. Ah, this one is mine. Oh, this one's mine. And this one is mine. And this one is mine. And this one is mine. And this is not mine. Reb Perchik, this is Uncle Cam's oil.
So
He
you
was-
did me a favor and came in.
This is also mine. This is Perchik from Kiev. He'll be staying with us for the Sabbath. He's a teacher. Would you like to take lessons from him?
I really am a good teacher. A very good teacher.
I heard once said the rabbi that praises himself has a congregation of 1.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
Aha, the wit she gets from me. As the good book
The
says,
good book can wait. Get washed.
the tongue she gets from her mother.
Mother, you're also eating with us. Of course, another blessing. Title 2 more. Schmidt, get washed.
Mother can help me.
Get the table. All right, Kava, you can help too. You can wash outside at the well. Tevya! Tevya, I have something to say to you.
Why should today be any different?
Tevya, I have to tell you.
Shh. Pray.
Laser Wolf wants to see you.
The butcher, what for?
I don't know. Only Daddy says it is important.
What could be so important that nothing for him to slaughter?
After the Sabbath, see him and talk to him.
Talk about what? If he's thinking about buying my new milk cow, he can forget it.
Tevya, don't be an ox. A man says an important message. At least you can talk to him.
Talk about what? He wants to buy my new milk cow.
Talk to him.
All right, I'll talk to him after the Sabbath. I'll talk to him.
Motto, Yenta was here.
I saw her.
If they agree on someone that it'll only imagine, it'll be too late for us.
Don't worry, Saito. I have found someone who will sell me a used sewing machine. So in a few weeks, I will have saved up enough to buy it, and then your father will be impressed. You know.
But Motto, a few weeks may be too late.
What else can we do?
You can ask my father for my hand tonight. Now!
Why should he consider me now? I'm only a poor tailor.
And I'm only the daughter of a poor milkman.
If your father says no, that's it. It's final. He'll yell at me.
Muddle!
I'm just a poor tailor.
Muddle, even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's true.
So will you talk to him? Will you talk to him?
All right, I'll talk to him.
It's late. Where is everybody? Late? Come, children. We're lighting the candles. Come, late. Motto, what is it? Motto, what is it?
Good Sabbath, Red Teddy.
Sabbath, Motto. Sabbath.